Welcome once again to the Chair Reviews, this time Southpaw, which as you may know is a left-handed boxer. Southpaw, directed by Antoine Fuqua. Antoine Fuqua. He does look like Fucker, reminds me of Far Q, the rapper from Brass Eye. But anyway, it's not him, it's a different guy. It's the man who directed Training Day and Equalizer and Tears of the Sun. Man films, manly man films. Who does that remind me of? Yeah, you know, if the Dirty Dozen was being made now, he would make it. Oh, and he is making The Magnificent Seven. But anyway, so he makes manly man films. Training Day, I still think is his best, but they're all kind of okay, I think. You know, those ones I've just mentioned. And here, he's working with Gyllenhaal to do a boxing film. Oh, great things! It's a bit late, isn't it? But I missed it on the last one, so there you are. Back on the right beaner, aren't I? Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is a boxing man. 50's Fiddy sent. Fiddy is his agent, and his wife is the gorgeous. This is just terrible, isn't it? But his wife is the gorgeous Rachel MacAdams, who I just adore. She's wonderful, and she's really, really good in this as well. But anyway, so yeah, it stars those people, and yeah, it's a boxing film. Now, years and years ago, back in '82, someone made Rocky 3, and now Antoine Fuqua has made Rocky 3. He's made Rocky 3. It's the template is there. Rocky does cast a long shadow over any boxing film, really. So Rocky or Raging Bull. I wouldn't say this is an amalgam. This is pretty much Rocky 3, with one key difference. So Jake Gyllenhaal he's the boxer, and yeah, events occur similar to Rocky 3, essentially, which force him to go on a roller coaster of ups and downs. Now, the thing about the film is, the problem with it, for me, the large problem, is that Jake Gyllenhaal's character is just an ugly character. Originally, this was meant to be like a rap Eminem film, apparently. And all the people involved in this are people you imagine from. They're all kind of gangster. They're all from a pop video. They're all nasty, including Jake Gyllenhaal. He's not that pleasant a person. He's just a big, lumbering, aggressive sort of arse. He doesn't hit his wife or anything, but he's just really, really aggressive. His opponents are really aggressive, but without the charm of a Clubber Lang. Just brilliant. Some of the scenes are directly from Rocky 3. Just the goading of him through his wife and everything. They're just directly, but without the class of Mr. T. This guy who he's up against, this Miguel guy, he's just a shit LA bloke, really. And Gyllenhaal's not a lot better. And this was nearly a walker for me, except that I wanted to review, obviously. But about halfway through, I was just thinking, I don't like anyone in this film, and I wish that they would all come to harm. Not that much, actually, but I'm just not interested in them because they're not nice people. Not actively nasty, but just people I don't like. But anyway, and then what happens is Forrest Whitaker comes in. So, and he is taking on the Mickey role. Well, he's kind of taking on the Apollo Creed role in a way. And he has to teach Gyllenhaal how to fight in a different way. And Forrest Whitaker brings a lot of heart to it. I'm not always a big fan of his, but he brings a lot of heart to this. And Gyllenhaal, the character, there is a transformation there. There's been much talk of the transformation to get him into the role. 2,000 push-ups a day, chicken every day, every meal. Chicken for breakfast. 5 whole chickens for breakfast. But, yeah, he brings a lot of heart to it, and the character starts to change. And Gyllenhaal's trying to get together with his daughter as well, who's a bit sort of estranged for certain reasons. And it all starts to come together, and yeah, and it brings a lot of light to the film. And not being able to help myself, I did kind of get into it by the end. And I wasn't screaming for events to turn out the way they did, but yeah, I grew to like I grew to not dislike the characters. Is probably more appropriate. But it's essentially, as I say, halfway through the film I wanted to go. It gets better. But it gets Rocky 3. It's still even however much I liked this, I would still be looking at it saying, but you're just doing that film. Now, one of the good things is though the fight scenes. They are really, really good. Almost Raging Bull good, not as poetic, much more gritty. Gyllenhaal screaming there. These people are really punching each other. I think Gyllenhaal broke his nose in the first day or something. That might be a lie, but I'm sure I read something like that. But, or they filmed But anyway, the fight scenes are really good. Very gritty, very sweaty, very bloody, very up close, and they're technically excellent. The story is an absolute rip-off. There's nothing original there at all. The characters, mostly unpleasant, but get better. All in all, it turns out to be a high chair. You can feel your baby in it. It's a high chair for Southpaw. Not a knockout, but a decent kind of a jab. If you like boxing films, you'll definitely like this. Or just any fighting films or manly films. But it could have done with a lot more. That's all. Cheers. Bye 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 bye.